everyone, and welcome back to more Cinderella Phenomenon Evermore. We are finally back for more Rod's route still, because in the last episode we just finished his route, but ended up getting his good ending and not his best ending. So his good ending consisted of just what happens after when he 4 months after he proposed to us, and so we're officially engaged. I don't know what I don't know exactly what happened, but we didn't really get a crowning ceremony. We kind of got like a little bit of a heart-to-heart moment where it's like, yes, we'll like, lovey-dovey, we love each other forever and ever sort of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The good happy endings as always, like no bad endings here, but that wasn't our best ending, so now we're here to get that. So I need to use my memory essentially use my memory and try to figure out what it is that I said in these choices that will give us more points so that we can head towards that best ending. So here we are back in chapter 1, right when we were just still long distance writing letters to Rod. We didn't know that he's actually here in the palace and he's going to become the royal dance instructor now. So yeah, we're getting upset because Rod he wrote back, but he hasn't really indicated when it is that he'll be visiting us next time, and it's been a while. So no matter how many times we asked, when are you gonna come by, he just doesn't give any answer to that. So I said the last time I said to write back just to like give an answer, or just to once again give him a little bit of a strongly worded letter, be like, hey, like, are you not gonna tell me when you're gonna come visit? But I feel like this time we shouldn't write back, just because with Rod I feel it's like we really need to be patient with him. Like we can't let our emotions and our temper really get the better of us, because Rod is still very like, he's private, he's secretive, he's still trying to like do things all on his own, and we need to put a little bit more trust in him in that sense. So here we go, let's right off the bat, first choice. So we're gonna say do not write back, because either way it's gonna be useless anyways after we find out what really happens. So I do not think writing him right now would be wise, especially when I am likely to write something I may regret. Yes, and of course we end up writing. I had the idea just to write just a reply, just a casual reply, but for her, she's like a little bit heated. She's just like, when the heck is this man's going to come by? Like, does he not miss me? I will send him a letter once my anger has cooled. Okay. So I glance at the clock, realizing it is almost time for my magic lessons for VOWS. Okay, so we decide not to do that. Let's skip on ahead. Maybe that will give us a good point for him. Okay, here we go. So this is our second choice with Rod. In Rod's route, after finding out, of course, here he is, like, he's actually in the kingdom, he's in the palace, he's going to be the royal dance instructor. It was meant to be a surprise. Our dad was in on it as well too, but he just ended up making us upset because he was like, we're gonna throw you a ball, and we're just like, I don't want a ball where it's like, suitors and just you trying to pair me up with somebody when I already have somebody. So yeah, so let me guess, you're mad because I made you wait so long. Okay, no, of course I'm mad. No. Should we hide? Should we not say anything? Of course I'm mad. Should we get... Did I say last time that of course I'm mad? Or I didn't say anything? I don't know. Hold on. Let me give a little quick say, because we did do good on that first choice I was talking about. I just forgot what I said here. Let's say no. Liar. He raises an eyebrow. I can read you like an open book, Hannah, and I can tell that you're mad. Oh. Well, that's one of the choices you can see. If that's the case, then there's no reason for you to probe further, is there? Oh. Rod sighs and scratches his head. Can we not fight? Okay. I kind of didn't like that. Okay, go back. Good thing we saved. Good thing we saved, so that way we can see what the answer gives us, and then we can go back and make probably the right choice, the better choice. Say, of course I'm mad? Just be honest? No. That's what I said last time. No. Okay, go back. No. So then say, don't say anything? Don't say anything. Hana? I do not want to snap at him, not when he has just returned. Okay, there we go. That's the better answer, where it's like she's aware of her feelings and how her emotions can make her say the wrong things. So yeah, that's just she's keeping it to herself. Rod takes another step forward, and I am just about to tell him off when I feel his arms around me. Oh, I know you're mad, and I know you're mad I had to leave for so long again. And for that, I apologize. There you go. I close my eyes and sigh. My irritation dissipates slowly as I soak in Rod's warmth. That's a good answer, right? That's a good outcome. How is it that he's able to cool my anger so quickly? I step away from him, putting enough distance between the two of us that I can see his face. There we go. Yes. Okay, there you go. Okay, so moral of the whole entire route, getting his best ending: be mindful of our emotions, because we're a bit temperamental. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, okay, so we're in chapter 2 now, anxiety. So the last choice that we could make in chapter 1 was whether or not to hang out at in the town or in the forest, but at this point we are still very secretive about our relationship with Rod, as he is now a commoner. So we can't let the people gossip yet. So that's why we chose to go to the forest, which is our little own secret place. And then chapter 2 here, we walk in on Rod and Emmeline just talking in the throne room, and they get startled, and Emmeline tries to hide something behind her back, and she's like, oh no, don't mind me, kind of thing, and she rushes out of the throne room, very, very suspicious. So we chose not to comment on it because we kind of don't want to ruin the surprise that Rod was trying to, obviously make. So we decided to just like turn a blind eye, and of course it was, spoiler alert, it was the ring for his proposal. But yeah, so we're just talking. Now what? Oh what? I was thinking last night about how you never responded to my last letter. Oh yes, because we chose not to write. This time we chose not to write because because we didn't want to pop off on him accidentally. There was no time. You arrived 3 days later. M intercepted the messenger that day to make sure no letters were being sent to me. She didn't see anything from you. Oh. I was going to write, but I was upset that day and wanted to put it off until I was calmer. Yeah. If this is because of my wish, then maybe I never should have told you about it. No! I stared at him, baffled. Rod, can you imagine how terrible I would have felt if you hadn't told me? Leaving me in the dark would have been the greatest insult to me, right? Like, come on, I thought it involves the both of us. Rod shakes his head. Sorry, that was a stupid thing to say, I know. It's okay. I know it was a bit late, and I know I already made up my mind, but you need to know, and I always figured that if you truly despised the idea, I would stop. But you were hopeful, weren't you? Even if you were a bit reluctant? Oh, maybe I was hopeful. I did not get as angry at him as I should have, but did it really seem that way to him? Am I really that easily to upset? Hannah, I know you're unsatisfied right now, but trust me, I've learned from my mistakes. Okay. From here on out, we face our problems together. Aw, this is working out really well. I would like that, Rod, only it is difficult to do things together when you live so far away. I know, but I promised you I had a plan, right? I will make things work. I look at him with scrutiny, but Rod does not waver this time. He regards me confidently, and after a few moments I cave. I will trust you then. Okay. Rod sighs. I don't know what the conversation is right now, but like... but I feel like it might have something to do with like, I guess her concerns of like, okay, so you're here for the ball, you're here to be the dance instructor, but what will happen afterwards kind of thing. Like, does that mean you're going to leave afterwards for a long period of time again? And then Rod is just like, no, trust me. Okay, so we're out in town with Rod after I think he announced officially that he was going to court us, and you know, words spread out, words gotten around about it. So yeah, we're just taking a trip. I think we're heading to the Martian right now. We're heading to the Martian for the reunion, or just the reunion little dinner party that they set up for everybody there. And we just ran into this little boy here, and he was just like, I think he was saying how pointed out that Rod isn't a prince, or he's not royalty, but we're just like, no, it doesn't. Like, yes, he's not, but like, does it really matter? I think, what did I say here? Did I even get a point here? I said it doesn't matter, but oh my god, I forgot. I forgot if this gave me a point or not. I mean, so far we've been doing okay. Like, we've been correcting our past other choices, so I think Because if we say you're right, but it's just like, well, what's... I feel like that conversation would just lead, you know, like, well, we're not denying it. Okay, let's just see it here. We've been doing well so far. I think we could afford one. And if anything, we could always reload the save because literally I saved it just right here. Okay, you're right. Let's just say that, and let's just see what he says. I kneel down in front of the boy so we can see eye to eye. But you do not need to be a prince to marry a princess. Indeed. Really? Yes. Ophelia's words come to mind. Oh yeah, one's title should not be a hindrance when it comes to love, she once said. Everyone is free to love whomever they want. The boy looks between the two of us. His bright smile returns. That must mean Sir Rod loves you very much. Yes. True. Oh, he's blushing. I glance at Rod, whose cheeks have reddened to a soft crimson. With all my heart. Oh. The words come out a low mumble, and only the boy and I can hear them. Still, they make my heart flutter. He's so sweet. I give the boy my heartfelt thanks before stepping back into the carriage. Okay. With all your heart, You love me that much? Ew, cringe. Rod crosses his arms and turns his head away, but there is no hiding the flush in his cheeks. You already know that. Yes, of course I do, but you are not the type to boldly declare your love in front of others. Ah, there we go. Okay, so the other choice I didn't get a point with. Okay. Yay! I wouldn't say I did it boldly. Roz's voice is an embarrassed mumble, but you said it out loud, and that counts. I crossed my arms thoughtful. I confessed I was a little taken aback by his comment. Regardless of where his curiosity came from, the boy was right. I'm not a prince. Why is that a problem? You yourself did not wish to remain a prince. Exactly. I know that. He smiles weakly before turning his attention back to the view outside the window. Something definitely seems off about him. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he's just a little tired. This is the point in the story where he was like running around, doing everything he could, being super stressed, losing sleep, and we get worried over that. Okay, so let's skip on ahead. Oh, we got a new little cutscene here, or a little scene. So I forgot what chapter this is. The skip button sort of skipped over the title card for the chapter, but we're up to the point where we find where Emmeline, we meet Emmeline after we searched around the entire day trying to find out where Rod is, but we didn't know where he was until Emmeline tells us that he was in the forest practicing his fencing and his swordsmanship with Garland. And we're just like, why would he do that? Like, why, why is he keeping this a secret? So I think this is just a flashback to when we obviously made a different choice compared to what we did last time. So it's just giving us a new scene. So I think we're just kind of pondering back on like what it is that he's possibly hiding. So he's saying here, Hannah, I know you're unsatisfied right now, but trust me, I've learned from my mistakes. From here on out, we face our problems together. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so this is when... Oh, my game. Oh, my game is just kind of loading. There we go. I think this is when, because we chose not to write that letter and then kind of talked it over sort of thing, and like that sort of situation or scenario. And he's like, okay, we'll promise, like, we'll work things out together kind of thing. Like, no more secrets after the whole letter fiasco upon meeting him in the throne room instead of thinking that he's still back in Brigantia. So yeah, I think that's what that flashback was about. But anyways, here we're not gonna change the answer here because interrupting the fight was the right choice to make. So yeah, we're just gonna go on ahead and do that, and I will catch you guys up later. Okay, this choice is a little bit confusing because I didn't know which was the right answer, because I think it was Emmeline still, right? I think Emmeline... Okay, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna save here just in case, because I swear Emmeline was the correct answer. Because as much as Rod is close to his mom. Like, again, it's just that thing where it's like you don't tell your parents everything. Okay. I'm gonna see if that gives us the correct thing. I swear it does. But if not, we can definitely just go back, reload the save, and then, you know... No? Maybe not. Okay, you know what? Let's reload the save. Let's... Load. Let's go to Ophelia. Let's see what she says instead, because it just jumped to like the next day. So I'm only assuming that's not the correct choice. But anyway, so yeah, let's just go see Ophelia. I find Ophelia in the dining hall, seated in front of two maids holding up cloth samples. Good evening, Ophelia. Her expression brightens when she sees me. Oh, lovely. I could really use your help, dear. Okay. She gestures to the samples. Which color should we use for the ball? White with gold trimmings or velvet with blue? I like the white with gold trimming. My eyes immediately settle on the white. Yes, the material is brighter, more eye-catching. White. Yes. White with gold trimming it is. Yes. The maids bow before leaving the room. Now that that's done with, I need to make sure there are enough lilies for the festivities. Oh, she's very busy. Oh, right. I keep forgetting the ball's in 2 weeks. Ophelia looks up. I am assuming you did not come here to help me plan. What can I do for you, Hannah? She gestures to the chair in front of her, and I sit with a sigh. It's about Rod. Let me guess. Secrets? Oh, maybe mother knows best. Maybe it was right to ask her. I blink. So you know. I'm his mother. I always know. Do you know he's actually opened up in recent years? He used to be much quieter. Oh. It is at times like this that I recall the kind of person he was when he was cursed. Even then, he was keeping secrets, dangerous secrets from me. He has always talked down his own discomfort to put those he loves first. Ophelia laughs. I know it still seems like he's a closed book, but this is the way he's been for a long time. He's always been fiercely independent and so determined he'll take on burdens without thought to how his well-being will impact others. You often have to read in between the lines with him to figure out how he's feeling. Oh, no, Otto. Maybe I need more practice in reading him then, because right now I am frustrated I cannot get him to open up to me. Ophelia grasps my hand and gives it a gentle squeeze. Rod never keeps secrets that would harm those he loves. But he has no qualms about keeping secrets that harm him. Besides, he promised not to keep secrets anymore. Ophelia shakes her head. Perhaps he thinks he is keeping his promise. Maybe he feels this secret is different from the rest. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I was like, maybe he feels like it's like on a different level, you know? Like he needs to keep this a secret. I understand your frustration, Hannah, but I believe if anyone can convince him to speak about things, it's you. I've tried multiple times. I think you underestimate yourself. The old Rod would never have told anyone about his wish, but he told you because he wants all of us to trust him. Yeah. Have you tried telling him how this is making you feel? We all know Rod can be self-absorbed when he's trying to do the right things. I've told him I'm worried about him. But what about you? How do you feel? How do you feel about all this? Look at her, Ophelia pulling out like her side like therapist license here. Relationships are give and take, Hannah. Yes, they are. Thinking about how this impacts you isn't selfish. It's a necessary conversation. It is as if she reads the thoughts right from my mind. Then I will try again. Thank you, Ophelia. Wow, good talk. Of course, you know I'm always here for you, Hannah. Everything will be resolved soon, you'll see. Yes, I hope so. Don't worry about it, girl. Oh my god, that was a great talk. I feel so enlightened. Hey, yo, okay, is that it? Or does this choice not matter, like who we talk to? Okay, anyways, regardless, we're gonna skip. Here we go, we get a new cutscene because of that, because of the fact that we chose to talk to Ophelia. So how appropriate that I went to Ophelia with the same request today. Oh, we actually got the thing! To my mother? Okay, so it was the right choice. Nice. Okay, we good. What did she say? That I needed to be clearer about my feelings. Yes. The king said something similar. He told me I should be more honest, that there was no point in secrecy if it led to mistrust. Yes, there we go. Yay! We good. We good. Okay, new scene, new dialogue and everything. Cool. Okay, skipping on ahead. Okay, so we skipped a whole bunch of things. So we after that last skip or the cut that we were there for, the whole talk about finally resolving the issue of no longer keeping secrets from each other and just having a heart-to-heart moment, and why it is our Rod it has this habit of keeping secrets and like overworking himself to this point. And then going through with the ball, he proposed to us. It was great. It was fun. So now we're here. It's the end of the night and everyone's gone home. And so this is one of the choices where we're just kind of like walking back. You know, we're now engaged to each other, but now it's just like we don't want to leave. We don't want to leave each other. We want to spend more time with each other. So last time I remember this choice clearly because he made it weird. He made it weird, even though like, hello, we're gonna get married soon. But anyways, yeah. So I said last time to stay with me tonight, just like, you know, just to talk and just to like, you know, have a little sleepover. But this time obviously we're gonna just maybe take his suggestion and go like stroll through the garden or something, maybe, or maybe that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, we're gonna ask him, what do you want to do? But I asked what you wanted to do. Now you. And now I'm asking you, reverse Uno. Relationships are give and take after all. Yes. I don't care what we do. I just want to spend more time with you. I want to catch up for all the lost time. Oh, then come spend some time with me in my room. I'll say so. We go into the room anyways. Are you sure? I look at him quizzically. Yes, it is just my room, not some hidden secret chamber. You know, behind like a little contraption in the girls' bathroom. I nudge him playfully as I open the door. Okay, so we have a little sleepover anyways, except maybe my answer before was a little too straightforward, it was a little too upfront. Too upfront, kind of scared, kind of spooked him. Even though I literally mean nothing by it. Anyways, whatever, that is Rod for you. So we're gonna skip on ahead, maybe right towards the end where we can finally see our best good ending. Or maybe not. Just hold on a second. We have one more scene. So it's late. I should go now. Okay. The moment Rod stands, I take his hand. No, stay. Hana? I would like for you to stay with me tonight. Yes. He stares at me. Yeah, I would like to hold you tonight. Just like, you know, cuddles, man. You don't want to cuddle me? The words make heat pool in the core of my stomach, but I continue speaking. I would just like to sleep next to you. It has been so long since I've seen you. I'm here to stay now. Yeah, I know, but I'm just a little touch-starved, is what she's trying to say. Rod squeezes my hand with a gentle smile. I want to stay with you tonight and whenever you'll have me. Oh, and I'll do whatever you're comfortable with. He's so cute. Okay, yeah. See, don't make it weird. It's fine. Whatever I'm comfortable with, Can I give you a forehead smooch? I stand and before he can react, pull him toward the bed. Ooh, girl. Hana. Ooh, girl. Girl. Oh my god. I fall backwards. Rod topples over me. For a few moments, the two of us lay there staring at each other, feeling each other's rapid heartbeats through our palms. Then I kiss him. Oh, she's so bold. Oh my goodness. A soft kiss at first, but then a deeper one. An intoxicating heat floods my body, and I let the feeling carry me away as Rod leans into me, trailing kisses down my lips to my collarbone. Ooh, yeah, okay. Like, Rod, I thought you were making it weird, and you were all like, no, can't do this. Too shy. Oh my goodness. He pauses, breathless. I love you, Hana, with all my heart. Yes, I love you too, Rod. After a time, all the kisses blur together. The last thing I'm aware of as I fall asleep is Rod's body curled around mine. Yes. Yay! See? Great! Okay, now I think we can go to our ending. Wait, okay, yeah. So I guess it starts off as 4 months has passed, but I'm pretty sure it will change up a bit. So 4 months have passed since Rod proposed to me. Since then, the two of us have been working tirelessly to prepare ourselves for the future. Father does not plan on stepping down immediately after we marry, but I know the day is fast approaching and I do not want to make Father wait. Oh, maybe our ending actually includes the wedding. Today, Father and I are discussing scenarios I will have to face as a ruler. This specific situation is a dispute between two parties. Oh, okay. We got a little court trial sort of run here. This sort of thing happens frequently, most often between businessmen. Most will request an audience and ask for advice. He tilts his head. Tell me, as a just and unbiased ruler, what would your primary tactic be? First, I would follow both parties to argue their side. I would allow both parties to argue their side. Okay, yeah. Speak your truths. If it was obvious which was the offending party, I would offer a solution based on the laws which they would already know. And if it wasn't obvious, then I would seek the opinion of the council and call on witnesses to testify. Father looks at me for a long moment, his expression unreadable. I force myself not to waver as I stare back at him. Then he smiles and I feel myself cave with relief. I passed! An excellent answer. Yay! I release a sigh I did not realize I was holding. I must sound exasperated because Father laughs. You always have such a serious look on your face. Well, I have resting bitch face, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Speak for yourself. I feel like I'm trying to prove myself in a courtroom during these lessons. Yeah, like I said, it's like a court trial. Excellent. That is exactly the atmosphere I want these lessons to have. It's real life. Reflects real life. He leans forward. It is essential to master a neutral expression and to keep your emotions hidden from others. It is difficult to appear unbiased if one openly wears their emotions. He shakes his head. Truthfully, I think you already have that down. You already have that part down. Rod, on the other hand, he gets a little heated. He needs to learn to stop scowling. Rod is good at keeping secrets, but his scowl can be intimidating. You both have your strengths, yeah. I eye the crown on his head and sigh. As of right now, I cannot imagine bearing its weight. But I still have much to learn. So do we all. Learning is an endeavor that never ends. Facts. Wisdom. Rod would scream if he heard you say that. He despises all the lessons. Well, life is one big lesson, though. They are indeed one of the most frustrating parts of court life. Every time I become frustrated with my lessons, I think of the ones Ophelia and Emmeline were forced to take when they first came here. I remember the lessons I helped Emmeline with. I remember her perseverance. And after that, I am motivated again. It helps to know we are all suffering together. Yes. Solidarity. Misery loves company, as they say. The king stands, stretching his arms out before him. But it is also important to take a reprieve from that misery so that we may face the next day with renewed motivation. Yes, you ought to go and rest now, Hannah. You have earned a break. Thank you, Father. I slide out of my chair. I think of his trust in me, of his acceptance and happiness of my relationship with Rod. Thank you for everything. Yeah, TLDR. My father shakes his head. You owe me no gratitude, but I do owe you my thanks. I am flabbergasted when he bows before me. What? You two trusted me with your secret, even when I did not deserve to be trusted. Father. Oh, I am speaking the truth, nothing more. You could have turned away from me, Hannah. You had every right to give up on me as your father. But you decided to give me a chance to rectify things, and for that, I will always be grateful. Oh. He leans over to kiss my forehead. Good night, Hannah. Oh. I return his warm smile with one of my own. Good night, Father. Ow. I reach out to give him the briefest of hugs before curtsying and walking from the room. Rod is waiting for me outside. The moment I exit, he falls into stride beside me. How did your lessons go? It went well. I apologize for making you wait so long. You wait for me after horrendously long lessons, and I wait for you after horrendously long lessons. It seems only fair. Oh. Besides, I just got back from Ems's room. And how did she like your gift? Well, what did you give her? I'm curious. A week ago, Emmeline had announced she was going to visit Brigantia for the first time. After officially receiving permission from the king to court Emmeline, Lance had started visiting monthly. Ooh. He has come and gone 4 times already. On his most recent visit, he asked Emmeline to accompany him for a month-long visit to Brigantia. The moment Rod found out, he insisted he make her something that she could take with her to make her feel more at home. Knowing how fond she was of Sebi, he came to me and asked if I could help him make a small plush toy for her. Rod is extremely earnest and does his best at everything, but... And you stitch the ears like this. Oh, he's like, I can't sew, I can't stitch. Rod looks at me aghast. I don't understand. What don't you understand? Any of it. I can't even see the shape of the ears. Am I even doing this right? You're doing fine. You just need to tighten the stitches so the ears do not come off. But where even are the ears? You have been working on them this entire time. Sweetie. Babe. He really is helpless at this. When Rod continues to have difficulties pulling the thread through, I gently take the plush from him. Watch and learn. Here, this is how you do it. He flushes as I lean over his shoulder to work, carefully looping the thread a couple more times before I tie the knot. I continue working with him for the next 10 minutes, carefully guiding his hands through the stitches. There, all done. The disappointment is evident on his face when he holds up the plush. It's terrible. No, I think it's cute. It is not. Also, we are talking about Emmeline. She could not possibly dislike anything you give her. I think it is very cute. Yes? Really? See? I told you. If you say so. He sets the plush down on the table with a sigh. She is only leaving for a month, you know. I know. That's how it began with me too, you remember? I didn't think I'd be gone that long, but then months passed and... His eyes flipped to mine. I made you wait for so long. Oh, it's okay. I lived through it. It's fine. That's all in the past. You're here now. That is what matters. I leaned down to plant a kiss on his head. Besides, even if Emmeline does end up staying longer, I know she would not fail to write letters letting us know when she would be back. I said I was sorry about that. I don't hold you to it. I know, I just like to see you blush. You're the worst. He turns his gaze to the plush toy. I just want Em to have this piece of home, no matter how long she's gone. I pat the little plush on the head. She's going to love it. I flash Rod a teasing smile. Will you make me a plush toy when we get married? He's like, I gotta get good at it first. Rod scowls. You deserve something much nicer than whatever this is. I pick up the small plush. I thought you liked challenges, or are you afraid you'll never be as good as me? Rod narrows his eyes. Fine, then I will make something for you. I can never say no to one of your requests. What he means is that he will never back away from a challenge. I will never not find this determination inspiring. I lean over his shoulder and plant a kiss on his cheek. I'll look forward to it. Oh, so sweet, so cute. Em had tears in her eyes when I gave it to her. At first, I thought it was because the plush was so ugly it made her cry. No, why would she do that? I cannot help my laughter. And that wasn't the case, was it? No, she kept telling me how much she adored it. I told you she would love it. I opened the door to my bedroom when we arrive. Okay, Roz's expression crumples as we enter. What? What's wrong? It feels like so much is happening all at once with Emmeline, but things are moving so slowly on my end, with us. Oh. He looks crestfallen as he slides into my desk chair. I'm sorry you have to wait so long for our wedding. No! Where is this coming from? Emmeline is not getting married. He's talking about our wedding. No, but the two of them still feel like they're taking more active steps toward the future than I am. Rod, you know I am not in a hurry. In fact, I'm glad we get to walk this path together without rushing, right? Just take it easy. Chill, relax. We are not lacking for time, and I want to enjoy the here and now. Rod shakes his head. I'm so accustomed to worrying about the future, it's strange to just focus on the present. But it is not unenjoyable. I would hope not. I like to think I can make the present very enjoyable, right? I'm here. Every moment I spend with you is enjoyable. Oh. He pauses, suddenly looking suddenly looking thoughtful. After a few moments, he stands, expression suddenly somber. Actually, I've been thinking, if all we can ever control is the present, then I'm sitting on the bed when Rod walks across the room to take my hand. Rod? What? What's wrong? I want to make my vow to you, here and now. Aww. Oh, this is a little unusual, but it's okay. Our whole love story has been a little unusual, don't you think? Yeah. He holds out a hand. Can I have your ring? Okay. Our fingers brush as I hand him the ring, and I flush as he kneels down before me. I promise to make it better for our wedding, but I'd like to make a vow to you tonight as well. Let's just think of it as like a practice run. You're not allowed to tease me for this, okay? Okay. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I nod, smiling. Rod gently takes my hand. He holds the ring in his other. Even though I know this is not the real thing, not even a rehearsal, my heart trembles with anticipation. It's a rehearsal in my heart, okay? Hannah, I did not know the meaning of true love until I met you. I had never known what it meant to give someone my heart until we met. But now you have it. You have me in all of my entirety. I want to stay by your side for the rest of our lives. Though our paths diverged in the past, I will make sure they remain intertwined in the future. I never want to leave you alone. Not again. He takes a deep breath as he slides the ring onto my finger. My eyes are glistening with tears when he brings my hand to his lips and kisses my knuckles. I will love you forever and always, Hannah. Stop. God, this is making me so soft. I grip his hand tightly, pull him toward me. I love you too, Rod, and I will proudly proclaim it for the rest of the world to hear. Rod smiles. It is such a gentle, beautiful smile. No more secrets. Never again. Rod cups my cheek, brushing a stray tear from my eye as he presses his lips to mine, a seal to our promise. I pull Rod closer, closer until we are lying together on the bed, our limbs entangled, my face pressed into his chest. I will always love you, Rod, forever and always. And where's my Whitney Houston? Do we get it? Oh, we don't get a hello? We get my CG? No? I awake to bright morning sunlight seeping into my room. Wait, when did I fall asleep? What? I blink dazedly and try to turn, but then I feel the arms around my waist and gasp. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, okay, there's my CG. We got our CG. Roz's voice is a sleepy mumble as he pulls me closer. I can feel his bare chest through the thin fabric of my nightgown. My stomach is suddenly filled with butterflies. Right. Last night, Rod made his vow, and then we got busy. We got really busy. Well, it somehow turned into this. Hannah? What? What? I can feel his smirk against my skin. Are you embarrassed? I am not. I can't believe I fell asleep so easily, without knowing. Like, I just passed the fuck out. Rod laughs against my skin. He presses a soft kiss to the nape of my neck. I should sleep shirtless more often. It's nice to see you so flustered for a change. What? Is that all he does? Just take off his shirt? What? No complaints? Must I kiss you to get you to stop talking? Maybe that was my goal all along. I was gonna say, like, I don't even know if you mind. I turn to face him and, as promised, press a kiss to his lips. Rod's returning kiss is sleepy, warm. He touches his forehead to mine and whispers softly. I love you, Hannah. I love you too. I love you too. Rod nuzzles his face into my neck. I run my hand through his hair. I marvel, not for the first time, that we are finally here, together. Just for a little longer. Let's stay like this? Yes, I agree. I nod as I press my lips to his forehead. We have all the time in the world, Rod. Once, I wished I could live my life openly loving Rod. And now you can. It turns out, with perseverance and hard work, that dream was more than possible. Yay! I'm so happy for us. Oh my god, that was cute. That was super cute. I love it. So that was it. That was our best ending, you guys. I think this is when we get our credit rolls. But I'm gonna skip out on it because I'm pretty sure we've seen it multiple times. And yeah, and their love lasted forevermore. Yay! Yes, we get our little ending card as well too. Okay. Yay! Anyways, we did it, you guys. We're back on the main menu here. We have completed all of Rod's endings and got all his CGs. Because if we take a look, or at least I hope we did. Oh, my game. There we go. Oh god. It's a Rod. We go over to Rod. Hopefully, we have all his CGs, and that way, we can call it done. We can close. Yay! We did it! Yes, we did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! And our best ending, or it's called Night Venture. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Anyways, yes, so there we go. We have completed another route. And oh my god, I didn't even realize that, like, we have letters, like, that represent each of the guys. So this is Waltz's, and this is Rod's. Oh, look at that. The title screen changes too. I never realized that. Okay, so that just basically leaves us with 3 guys left, I believe. So it's Chevalier, Karma, or Claude, and Fritz. Those 3 guys are left. So yeah, I don't know who to start off in the next episode, to be quite honest, in that sense, because yeah, I'll have to think on it before we start on the next episode of Cinderella Phenomenon Evermore. But for now, we are going to leave it here. So thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed Rod's route and enjoyed this let's play so far. Be sure to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell on my channel. Just saying, because it is the quickest and easiest way to know when's the next time I'm going to upload. Because for those of you who may not be aware, or you know, are, but I'll say it again, I am on a semi-hiatus on the channel because of scheduling conflicts. So I never really know when I get the next opportunity to record anything for you guys. So the surest way to know is to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell on my channel, because otherwise, even if you do ask me or send me a message asking me when's the next time I'm going to upload, I can't give you a straight answer because I wouldn't know myself. So to do that, and you'll be good to go. Otherwise, I am still active on the channel itself. So if you leave any comments or shoot any messages, otherwise, I will get back to them as best I can. So thank you once again so much for sticking around, and I hope you will tune in and look forward to the next time we are back in this game, where we will be starting a new route. Yay! Whose route it will be, I am not entirely sure, so tune in for that. But otherwise, I'll see you in another one of my Let's Play. But for now, bye!